My name's Clay Sheffield with the Cool Dude Air Conditioning and Heating, and today we're going to be performing a peak performance furnace tune-up. The very first thing we do is we check the flue pipe and we make sure that it's properly vented, that it's got the proper clearance of all combustible materials, that it's sealed up and there's no leakage, which could cause an escape of carbon monoxide. Then, after that's complete, we come over here and we do a physical check of the ductwork. We check all of the sealing. Notice the duct sealant around all of the areas here. We check those out to make sure they're airtight and there's no infiltration of outside air coming into the unit. That being completed, I've noticed here that we have red indicator lights on this AccuClean air cleaner. This is a state-of-the-art air cleaner, but it requires maintenance once or twice a year. So then what we will do is we will go ahead and remove this cover. Exposing the interior filters. These filters are in 3 sections. This is the pre-filter, which takes any of the large debris. This is the charging grid, which negatively or oppositely charges the particles. And these are the washable honeycomb filters. We will take these down and properly clean them and then reinsert them. The good thing about this filter is it's removable and cleanable. A 5-inch media filter needs to be replaced every 6 to 12 months. In this case, we can just take this out and clean it. We'll return later with the clean filter and reinsert it. Next, I'll remove this panel here, and then I'm doing the visual checkup of all of the individual components in this upper compartment. This is where the burner assembly is. The gas is introduced into the furnace. The flames are introduced into the furnace here at the burners. This is the gas valve. This is the induced draft motor. I'm visually checking these units to make sure they're all clean and well maintained. That completes the visual inspection. The next part of the inspection is to visually check the heat exchanger for cracks. I'll do so with the telescopic scope that I will insert into the heat exchanger. As I do that, I will be viewing the camera and checking for cracks. As I can see, this heat exchanger again is in excellent condition. This is very important because if the carbon monoxide, if there was a crack in that heat exchanger and the carbon monoxide was being mixed with the indoor air, it would be producing or creating a harmful environment inside the house. The next check we'll be performing will be a check of the electrical system. We do this using a digital amp voltmeter. Right now I'm clamping this on the induced draft motor. I'm using the clamp-on portion of this meter, and this is going to tell me whether or not I'm getting a correct amp draw. This is important because if I'm not getting a correct amp draw, then it's a sign of possible failure. And the whole idea of doing a furnace inspection is that we want to try and avoid any possible or potential problems down the road. Looks like everything's okay here, so I'm going to go to the next step. Now, if there were an issue and I was actually troubleshooting a problem, then I would use these probes, which are for the voltage probes. Okay, and the final part of the inspection is a visual inspection of the evaporator coil. With this particular coil, it's a vertical, so there's no way to actually get inside and check the cleanliness, but because of the filter that we have and the proper maintenance, we know that it's clean and in good condition. The next is a visual inspection of the drain lines. What we can do is we can remove this tube and we can look inside here and make sure that all of the water is flowing freely and that there's no buildup. So that's it. The only thing left is to go ahead and get these filters reinserted, get the doors buttoned back up, and then we're done. Okay, so that's it. You notice the green indicator light? That's exactly what we're looking for. For a complete list of furnace checkup steps, you can visit my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/TheCoolDudeAC, or you can check out our videos at my website at www.cooldudeac.com. Until next time, stay cool with the Cool Dude.
Call the Cool Dude today.